The 22-year-old truck driver involved in a multi-vehicle car accident in Umhlanga, KwaZulu-Natal, was released on a 5,000 bail. Kwazuly-Natal Zulu is accused of reckless and negligent driving. In March, lawyer for the 22-year-old truck driver accused of negligent and reckless driving in connection with a multi-vehicle car accident in Umhlanga, KwaZulu-Natal, said it was unnecessary for his client to spend time with police custody. While the state strongly opposes his release, Kwazuly-Natal Zulu was released on bail of R5,000 at the Durban Magistrates Court after more than 3 weeks in police custody. At time he appeared court for first time in March, state told court that at least 47 vehicles were involved crash, and many suffered minor to serious injuries. A pregnant woman reported losing her unborn child in the accident. At time of Zulu's appearance on Friday, the state was adamant that he be denied bail on grounds that he cannot be trusted. According to prosecutor Sima Reddy, Zulu misled the court as to the whereabouts of her driver's license and professional driver's license. He also argued that the defendant was creative about the truth. Find out using News 24's crime check through his defense attorney, Clinton Short. Zulu allegedly surrendered to police on the day of incident to Judge Ida Van Vuren. However, Reddy argued that he did this at the request of his brother, who was a police officer. There have never been so-called arrangements by branch commanders and various other police officers to facilitate the arrest of, in the bail statement, he said. The ease with which his brother could obtain permission to drive a state vehicle also lends credence to the state's other allegations regarding the defendant's possibility of interfering with investigations or corrupting evidence. He clearly has the resources. He also argued that Zulu misled court by claiming that he was the sole breadwinner of household because his brother worked as a police officer. She said child she claimed to be in care of Zulu received a state-funded grant and that there is nothing to indicate that mother cannot support Zulu child. Zulu also contested the distance he had to travel for court hearings, as he lives in Tubatuba, about 2.5 hours from Durban. Going to court will cost him around 400 rupees to 500 rupees. Considering the little chance of earning income during court proceedings, the cost of travel may affect him to evade court, he added. Reed Saps says it was caught paying around a 500,000 monthly rent for 3 not-so-good KZN labs. Sima focused strongly on allegations that defendant did not fully cooperate with state regarding owner of truck involved in accident. But Short refuted this. The defense attorney said state was given name of company that owns truck, called Emivox, and names of Zulu's directors. The truck is owned by the government. It's up to them to trace its owners, Short said. It also denied state's argument that Zulu would flee the trial because of distance he had to travel. His family has support. They also helped him with bail money, he said. While accepting bail, Van Vuren noted that Zulu had no unpaid traffic tickets, pending lawsuits, or previous convictions. He further noted that he had surrendered himself to police on day of accident and has since given sufficient evidence to state. There is no evidence that the defendant provided false information. He was simply reluctant to disclose information about his employers, he said. Also RAD multi-vehicle accident. KZN police investigate case of reckless and negligent driving, runaway driver. He added that Zulu's continued detention or his release on bail would likely not affect the hardships faced by those affected by the accident. Van Vuren said the accused is 22 years old. The investigation will probably take a long time and he has no relationship with any of the state's witnesses. As part of his bail conditions, Zulu was instructed not to have any contact with his employer because the state had indicated to the court that they may have been involved.